Hey guys, today we're gonna do this easy makeup tutorial. This is usually the makeup I wear on weekdays or on weekends when I'm going out for dinner with my friends. It's something super easy, very natural, easy to follow. And if you like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. Let's just get started. Let's start with a primer, and today I'm going to use this duo. This is the Coola Down Patrol Classic Primer. I love this primer because it's very hydrating, especially around my eyes. And I'm sorry if you hear an echo. I moved to my new apartment and we have no furniture. This is the second bedroom in this bedroom yet, so that's why it must be super echoey. We're gonna conceal, and I'm gonna use, this is an oldie but a goodie. I have tried some new concealers, but I always come back to this one because this is super natural. This is the Garnier Anti-dark Circle Roller. You can find this at the drugstore. And what I usually do is just easy. I put it under my eyes just to brighten. I don't have any dark circles, but just to brighten my under eyes. And right here where I have some dark spots, blend this in using this little brush from Sephora. This is the number 45.5. And it's great. It has the short handle and it's great at buffing concealer or even foundation. And I don't know if you can tell, but this does an amazing job at brightening the dark spots on my skin, but it's not noticeable at all. It's super light and it doesn't set into fine lines or pores. It's just a beautiful, easy pick-me-up concealer. Now, because I don't think I'm gonna use any shadow, I'm gonna go straight with foundation, and I'm gonna use my Makeup Forever HD. I love this foundation, but I love this foundation paired with this primer and this type of brush. I usually don't use any beauty blender. I just use this brush. I just put the most amount right in the center of my face, and then I take this brush and I start to blend the foundation out, sort of like if I was painting. I don't go in circular motion. I just blend the foundation like this, and it makes the foundation look flawless. So I don't think I'm missing any spot. I'm just gonna take the foundation a little bit upwards to my ears and down the neck. This one matches my skin perfectly, and this brush makes everything so easy. I'm gonna link it below. This is a dupe for the artist brush, very cheap. And then I'm gonna use powder. So what I usually do is I'll just take my Rimmel Stay Matte powder and just powder over my T-zone, especially down here, and a little bit around here. Now, before I start putting powder on top of my cheeks, I'm gonna use this. This is the Benetint. This is a liquid blush you can use on your cheeks or on your lip. And what I do is I just put a little bit on top of my cheek, and I do this before powder because if you put powder on top, it's gonna go a little bit patchy. So make sure you put it before powder. A little bit around here too. And I always put a little bit on my nose. Now I'm gonna do eyebrows, and I use two different products. The first one I'm sure you have seen before is the Anastasia the Anastasia Brow Definer. Mine is almost gone. I only have this little tiny bit. There's nothing left. And what I do is I just pull the hairs at the end down and pull these ones in the front up and start filling the gaps. I don't have many gaps, but I just fill them in to make them look a bit bolder and thicker. So we start right here. And then again, I use the spoolie, brush them up. Now, I'm gonna put this. This is the proper size fiber Volumizer. You can find this at the drugstore. They have two versions. This is sort of like a mascara with fibers for your brows. This is amazing. And I use the shade Soft Brown. But what I love about this is this just makes them look so cool and so bold, but yet so natural. So what I do is I just take the excess off and I go sort of overboard. don't worry. I'm gonna let it dry and then I'm gonna take the excess off, and as you can see, this shade is a little lighter for my hair, but when I take the excess off, that glossy light brown is gonna go away and the shade is gonna match perfectly. I haven't taken the excess off. I'm gonna let it dry for 1 minute and I'm gonna move to this one, but you can now see a big difference between these two. And I'm gonna wait 2 more minutes for both to dry, and then with a spoolie, you can use this one or any other spoolie, you brush them, take the excess off, but the fibers are gonna stay in and they're gonna look bold and they're gonna stay in place. Love this combo. Now I'm gonna do bronzer and a little bit of contour. So you guys know I love this Hourglass bronzer. This is I think this is a Radiance Bronze Light, and I use it with a KOHL brush. Put the most product on a side and then I try to chisel my cheeks a little bit. And I love this because this gives a beautiful healthy glow, but it also defines my face a little bit. And then I take the excess or what's left on the brush, I go over my cheeks and then a little bit more down here. Now for my nose, I'm gonna use this Burberry, basically a contour stick in medium number 1. This has the loveliest creamy S formula, super easy to blend. It's dark, but you'll see how easy it is to blend. So I'm just gonna put a little bit down my nose right here, like this. And then a little bit on the side. What I'm going to use to blend this out is this brush from KOHL, but this is a blush brush that blends this cream product perfectly. And as you can see, I just need like 4 swipes and then the product is gone. Same here, I just try to blend the product up and towards the back of my cheeks, but this definitely gives my cheeks a bit more definition without making the line look super harsh. And then same trick on my nose. I'll just go like this. I'm just lightly touching my skin and the product is blending immediately. Now it's time to take the excess of my eyebrows. So I'm going to start with this one. That weird golden shade is coming off and now I'm only left with the fibers. My eyebrows look thick and they're gonna stay in place. Now this is perhaps the most important step in my routine. If I could only do 3 things, I would use sunscreen, then I will curl my lashes, and then I will use a lip gloss, and that's it. But now let me show you the big difference this step does to my makeup and to my face and to my eyes. And first I'm gonna put mascara, and this is no surprise, I'm gonna use my Too Faced Better Than Sex. One trick with this mascara, if it starts to dry, this one dries up really quickly, you can just take a little bit of tissue and completely clean the brush. This is all mascara that is dry, so don't worry. And this will prolong the life of your mascara and it's gonna make it feel less clumpy and like new again. Now, I think I'm gonna go for Galifornia. I haven't used this in a long time. This is a lovely blush and I'm gonna use this little brush from e.l.f. Actually, wait, I'm gonna use 2 from BENEFIT. I'm gonna use Galifornia first and then on top I'm gonna use Coralista. So what I usually do is I just place the blush just on my cheeks. I don't take it far up and that makes a really big difference. I'm gonna take a little bit with my finger and then I'm gonna place that same placement on my nose. I think cheeks are done, but I am gonna put some highlighter, and today I'm gonna use this Burberry. This is Rose Gold number 4, and it's actually not rose gold at all. It's more, well, yeah, a little bit. So I'm gonna use this one, and it's easy. What I usually use, I just place this top of the bridge of my nose. I don't take it too far up. I just focus the highlighter midway down. Mascara all over. Hold on, it's done. And now I'm gonna do the eyeliner. I usually do, this is pretty boring, but this is truly what I do. I use this brown liner from Rimmel drugstore, and what I do is I just start putting mid of my eyeball out to make my eyes look thicker, but very close, super close to a lash line. And then I smudge it a little with my finger. Same on this side. And this will define my eyes, but it won't look like I have a ton of eye makeup. But the real trick is with this. This is the last step for my eyes today. And this is the Marc Jacobs Highliner. This is in the shade ROCOCOA. And I love this. These are the best highlighters. Sorry. To use on your waterline. So what I do, I just lift my eyelid and then go inside my upper waterline. This step is gonna be a little uncomfortable, so I'm gonna show it to you guys, but if you don't like eyeballs and stuff, skip it. And I don't know if you can tell, but this actually makes my eyelashes look thicker and bigger, and my eyes look way more defined in a very, very natural way. Natural days when I just want my eyes to look defined, this is the best trick, and this won't budge, won't move. It's so okay. So for my lips, I'm gonna use first this lip liner from MAC, and this is in the shade Rosy Rim. Last, we're gonna use this YSL Vinyl Cream, and this one is in the shade 412. I love this product. This is basically the only long-lasting lip product I usually use. This is it. I'm gonna use a little bit of palette from e.l.f. This is a blush palette, and I love to mix these two shades. This one, especially when I am not wearing makeup, this is amazing as a bronzer, and this one is like the perfect coral shade. So I'm gonna mix them both, see how it looks, because I think I'm a little bit pale. Much better, definitely. And we are done. This is it. This is the final look. Hope you guys like it. If you have any questions, please comment below, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye.